Wow, I don't know what is going on. It's SG Day, baby! What a dooski, it's your boy Fail34, and today we're checking out Season 4, Episode number 4, 3 times ago. The last one we saw, it was a what if the Stargate team essentially were superheroes. It was a lot of fun. I had a great time with that one, so let's just continue on and see what's popping today. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. If the like button's smashed, I know you enjoy the videos. It helps me sleep at night. Anyway, with that being said, let's dive into this episode, SG fam. 8 chevrons. Give me the chevrons. They are the chevrons.
Braytac's IDC, sir.
Braytac?
Oh, Braytac's popping up more often than normal nowadays. Hammond's like, I was in that last time. Dead?
Braytac, you've done something with your hair.
Master Braytag opened the Sha're but was unable to accompany me.
Okay. That soundtrack. Charlie.
Sha're.
Friend of yours?
Indeed.
Cassandra soundtrack, actually, I think. There's clearly something here.
How about a little introduction of some sort?
There is no need. Braytag has told me much of the Tauri. You are O'Neill, TEAL'C's apprentice.
Yeah. Apprentice.
Hammond of Texas. A great and strong leader among humans.
You can tell he loves being called that.
You must take me to the tok'ra immediately. I have information that could destroy the Goa'uld.
Alright, we get all the feel-good moments off the jump. Crossroads.
How then was this communion achieved?
Within a deep state of Kalnarim.
What do you talk about?
I have convinced it that the Goa'uld are evil.
I know I'm...
Why then not instruct the symbiote to deliver these secrets directly?
We do not communicate in words. It is more feelings. It's already past its time. You have my word that it will harm no one.
We can't do that, I'm sorry.
You do not believe I speak the truth.
What TEAL'C's trying to say is that...
I have said precisely what I intended, O'Neill.
Okay, then I guess what I'm trying to say is...
You have my word.
About that.
But that is not enough.
Oh, she about to burst?
Braytag was wrong about it.
Yikes.
Fraser, you may now approach.
If you didn't know anything about the show and that was the first scene you saw, you'd be very confused.
We need to get her to...
But it makes complete sense.
I may have to recommend quarantine, sir.
Well, if you think so.
Kalma has neutralized the sedative.
Kalma?
Do I not carry it within me as I would my own?
Oh, well, if the snake says so, then...
Kind of looks like Joanna from Mr. Robot.
Realize then that the being I carried was no god. A powerful mind, yes.
Braytac is wise. I do not know why he would have sent you here unless...
He believes, TEAL'C. How can I make you believe too?
Maybe more than meets the eye here. I'm thinking they got history.
She's a temple priestess,
So?
so they don't do a lot of dating.
Actually, sir, she can. The majority of the tok'ra left the Goa'uld gene pool over 2,000 years ago.
TEAL'C doesn't buy it, I don't buy it, and there's no way to prove it, so...
We need of your assistance also.
Alright, let's keep rolling with this.
The heart beats in extremely long intervals. It is even possible to meditate so deeply
You
that
die?
it may stop the heart altogether.
Oh shit.
It may be necessary to restrain me.
That's fair.
Wow.
Oh, this would be such good meme potential.
I will begin again.
Yo.
Lay that last order in standby.
I received a vision from my symbiote.
Sha're is telling the truth.
Yes.
The great Queen Egeria.
Welcome back.
Egeria, Roman goddess of fountains.
Fountains?
Egeria came to the Tauri to stop the Goa'uld from taking humans for the Stargate as slaves.
What's
Our
up with her
numbers have
auto-tune?
diminished as symbiotes unable to find new hosts
So
die or
wobbly.
fall in battle. Until the symbiote is blended with the host, we cannot be sure of the outcome.
So you've decided to accept her offer?
Do not wish her to die.
I cannot promise, TEAL'C. But we will try.
Symbiote is eager to meet them. I hope they can reach their decision in time. When we were children, you were always the strongest. Among many on TEAL'C, you are as revered as the gods once were. And yet you walk away. Braytag cannot be expected to bear the burden alone. Do not abandon those who have followed you this far.
Yeah, you gotta go help the
I
community.
have abandoned no one.
I have all but given my life for a cause that you inspired.
Tok'ra.
When you touched the mind of your symbiote, what did it show you?
The murder of my father.
It wanted you.
I fear losing you a second time.
Morning. How's Sha're?
The pain of carrying a symbiote past its time is extreme.
Could you stop walking?
Daniel's extra agitated this episode.
Everything all right?
Daniel Jackson, if all Jaffa can be taught to commune with their symbiotes, then the days of the Goa'uld are truly numbered.
And Sha're can teach them.
If Sha're survives, I intend to be at her side. If she does not, I will not allow her sacrifice to be in vain.
TEAL'C! They've accepted Sha'nok's offer.
When may we depart?
Now, Colonel O'Neill's waiting for us in the gear-up room.
Yeah, Daniel, I'm with you, buddy. Let's see how this goes.
Sha'r of the Red Hills, welcome to Varash. Your father asked that I shake your hand and give Colonel O'Neill a big kiss from him.
That might have been the other way around.
Maybe. Is Freya in there?
Of course, Colonel. Then it is true. Host and symbiote share the body equally.
And we are both pleased to tell you good news. As you requested, TEAL'C, one of our operatives has retrieved a newly spawned symbiote to replace that which Sha'r offers. Not only for you. If you truly have turned your symbiote to the tok'ra cause, then your life is more valuable than any of ours.
She has carried her symbiote far past its time.
Then come. This way. We were able to find a host, both willing and eager.
Gotta be some sort of a kick.
This is the volunteer host, Hebron of Paraval.
Do you have any idea what you're getting into?
We have told him everything.
Yeah, well, I've noticed that tok'ra have a tendency to leave out minor details along the way sometimes. You do know this thing's gonna be in your head, right? You only get your body part-time.
My own people were enslaved by the Goa'uld a generation ago. I understand what benefit may come of this.
All right.
This is Sha'r.
What can you tell me of the one with whom I will spend the rest of my days?
That he wishes to forswear his birthright and desires to stop the Goa'uld from causing any more harm. You will share with him much, much more than I.
It must be done now.
We are not yet ready for the transference.
It can wait no longer.
Let's get it going. Let's hurry it up. Oh, USB. Not ejected safely.
Take me!
Holy shit. That was frightening, dog.
Colonel O'Neill, lower your weapon. The transference is complete.
Sha'r.
There was no more time. Sha'nok's life was in grave danger. I had to act. Have you a printer ready for implantation?
Yes.
Do it now. She is near death. I am Tanith. It is my honor to pledge my allegiance to the tok'ra.
Okay.
But she's gonna be okay.
We believe so.
Hello, Hebron.
He is here.
Actually, we'd like to hear that from him.
Of course.
It is true. It is a strange feeling, but I am very much here. Tanith wants you to know that we will submit to any test you may wish to perform to assure you that I'm speaking freely as host. Rest assured, Tanith is pure of heart.
And maybe Tanith wouldn't mind sharing some of that fine Goa'uld knowledge.
Of course.
When the time is appropriate.
I think now is appropriate.
Tanith has asked to join the tok'ra, not the SGC.
Are you kidding me?
Does my father go along with
I'm sure he will.
Yo, Daniel's MVP this episode.
Why?
I like Freya.
She and I are in complete agreement.
You know, this whole talking to two people in one body thing really sucks.
It is good to finally see the face of she who taught me so much.
To speak with you in words. It is something I never dreamed of.
You must stay a while. We have so much to talk about. TEAL'C. I sense that she is still very weak. I hope that your indecision did not put her at more risk than necessary.
I guess we should just mosey on back to Earth and tell General Hammond how the tok'ra boned us again.
Colonel, please take no offense.
Hey, getting used to it. TEAL'C, you can come back and visit Sha'r after we've debriefed. That is, if it's all right with our good friends and allies.
I must inform the Tari of my intention to leave their service.
I will await your return.
We will return to TEAL'C and tell every Jaffa and every village of your achievement.
Together.
He's dead ass.
Have I disturbed you?
The hour is late. You should be resting.
I could not wait to speak with you.
We must speak of your audacity.
I do not understand.
Here we go.
Dare a priestess touch the mind of one who would be her god?
You despise the Goa'uld.
I am the Goa'uld.
You got played, son? You got played. Oh, here we go. That's what we're
It is with much sadness that I must take my leave of the SGC.
TEAL'C, you're not... Ugh.
Are you certain, TEAL'C? He means leave of absence, sir.
I intend to live the remainder of my life on TEAL'C.
What on earth for?
Do you not recognize the greatness of Sha'nok's achievement?
The tok'ra have a hard enough time finding hosts.
Look, the point is, belong here.
I belong where I am needed most, O'Neill.
Incoming traveler, sir. It's a tok'ra.
Here to share squat with us, no doubt.
On the iris.
Damn. Yep, yo, this about I heard Teal'c big time.
Teal'c, it is with great sorrow that I return. We found the body just outside her chamber. The symbiote she carried is also dead. We had found a more mature larva.
She appeared well.
Sha'nok's death is simply the unfortunate result of waiting too long.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I saw the headpiece and I thought for some reason it was like she got scorched.
Our love does not end in death.
Teal'c to have the body for whatever spiritual ritual he may wish to perform.
Round two.
What's up? Sha're was murdered.
We have not yet obtained information of any value from Tanith. Your return is premature.
You folks should invest in some doors.
We have no secrets from each other.
Beg to differ with you.
I have reason to believe the Goa'uld Sha're carried was not truly convinced to become a tok'ra. I believe the Goa'uld used this opportunity to become a spy among you. The murder of Sha're, the System Lord Cronus murdered my father by crushing his symbiote in such a way that allowed the symbiote's blood to mix directly with that of my father. The method is slow and immensely painful.
How do you know this?
In communion with my own symbiote, it is a vision my symbiote chose to share.
Why?
To demonstrate Goa'uld hatred and superiority. We found Goa'uld blood in Sha'nok's bloodstream and trace amounts on her hands.
And so you have come to exact revenge.
I have.
I'm sorry. We cannot allow you. Stop him!
Oh, Jesus said fuck it. Concussion. Rolled ankle. Oh, this guy's just...
Take the Goa'uld out of the host.
No, you'll be infinitely more valuable to us if we do not.
You knew.
Ah. What the fuck happened to my eye?
Teal'c, we truly had hoped Sha'nok had succeeded. But if we allow Tanith to believe he has deceived us, we will be able to use that against the Goa'uld.
Disinformation.
Yes, we will be able to use that advantage for months. When Tanith no longer serves a useful purpose, we will extract what Goa'uld secrets we can in other ways.
What about the host?
He knew well the risks. When we have learned all that we can, we will try to remove the Goa'uld. We are fighting a war for our very existence. I make no apologies for the means. Release him.
It's a beef thing still. I don't know if Teal'c's gonna be able to hold his composure. Wow, I don't know what is going on with my eye. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not crying because of the episode. I'm just, my eyes all messed up. Oh, he's fuming.
Hello, Teal'c. You must feel the pain of Sha'nok's death as deeply as I do. Why have you come to see me?
And no Sha'nok's sacrifice will not be in vain.
I hope one day we will meet again, Teal'c, and together remember she who meant so much to both of us.
You smug son of a bitch.
You have my promise.
Teal'c, you don't got a good poker face, buddy. I can tell a stank eye from from through the screen, buddy. You want him dead. And that was my reaction video to Stargate SG-1 Season 4, Episode number 4 here. And this was definitely a different episode in comparison to the previous 3 that we got. The first couple were pretty action-oriented. This one was definitely a dramatic take, focusing on Teal'c, the tok'ra, the Goa'uld, and I guess their relationship here. There's a couple of interesting notes. Personally, at least off of first watch, I didn't love this episode. However, I can acknowledge some important elements to it and them taking a stab and differentiating the show here. So it was great to see a little bit more of the dramatic side to the show being presented here, especially with Teal'c, giving us a little bit more insight to his character here. We got to learn quite a bit, especially with obviously Sha'nok. We got to see his old from what we were told. It seems as if she was like his very first love, childhood love. So I love getting to see more emotions out of Chris Judge and Teal'c. A lot of those like kind of close-up shots and the long-running scenes I thought looked great. So I think from a directing standpoint and shaking up in terms of the writing and the acting here, I thought it was an interesting change up of pace here. One that I didn't necessarily love, but I can appreciate. So they were childhood lovers. or some sort of first lovers, or at least they grew up together, so they have a deep personal connection with each other. So that came across really well. But the whole idea of the whole premise of, you know, the tok'ra coming in involved, and Tanith popping up again here, she is completely eroding any sense of what would be the word, trust, you know, integrity with her relationship with the SGC. She's only been here for 2 episodes, and I don't like her too much. Not I don't like her, but I don't necessarily trust her. Although I do get her position later down the line where they do the whole reveal. Like, turns out Tanith, you know, was lying to her this whole time. You sort of do feel a little bit bad, and that was the idea that I was going for. I'm like, okay, they're not. Once we started going this episode, I'm like, okay, can she really talk to her ghouls? Can she really talk to her ghoul like that? And what is this gonna mean? So as I was going on, I was trying to formulate how I felt about it throughout the episode. So I was rather quiet this reaction. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't give the most commentary, but thinking about it a little bit more, it's like, you could see her, she sort of just tell that she got manipulated here by her ghoul, and she was just swayed into, she tried swaying TEAL'C, obviously using their long-standing relationship here. The fact that he actually knows now through Kalnarim that he can see these visions was enough of a confirmation for him to sort of keep going. And then we just sort of had TEAL'C just go through this wide, you know, this emotional roller coaster this episode. It all resulted in Tanith ending up being a ghoul. And you know, it was throwing me off with the emotional cues, because I'm like, something's gonna have to happen here, but the way they're going, I'm like, I couldn't tell, and that was sort of throwing me off the entire episode. That was just how I felt about it off the first jump here. You know, maybe I might come back and look at this episode and appreciate it a little bit more, but they did set up some pretty interesting things. Now we have a ghoul who's infiltrated the tok'ra. Gonna try and monitor him, although that's I get the play. Not a bad idea. However, we can't really trust a tok'ra. I don't know if I can trust a tok'ra nearly as much as we used to, especially with Tanith now. TEAL'C has got a new arch nemesis. You know, Apophis is to the side for now. It's Tanith who's got his death glare. So that's going to be cool to see him there. Although, it's going to be interesting to see how this unfolds, right? If I had to put my money on it, I don't think the tok'ra are going to be either I don't know if they got the logistics, if they're competent enough to fully monitor and feed Tanith this information. For the actor, I think he did a great job. He comes across as very, you know, like a sly, mischievous character. So I think they're gonna get duped, and this is just not gonna. To me, if I had to put my money on it, this isn't gonna end well for neither the SGC nor the tok'ra. Right? Plus the fact that the relationship, Jack is, you know, outwardly blowing up in front of them. Things are not in the best terms here. Also, shout out to Daniel Jackson. He was me this episode in terms of the facial reactions. He was mimicking me the whole way through that as I was trying to, you know, gauge how I thought about it. Nice to see Chris Judge get some more of an emotional performance here. Great to learn some more of his backstory about this, you know, this high priestess who he grew up with. He knows all about his loyalty. And see, I'm like, there's no way TEAL'C's just gonna dip, but I get the idea of him having to want to help, you know, the community and you know, overthrowing the Gould, and he just sort of left his people for 4 years or whatever it is. That's gonna happen eventually, and I think the SGC, you know, nailed that idea in once we got that table conversation. So that's just sort of how I felt about it. Anyway, guys, that was my reaction video to Stargate SG-1 Season 4, Episode number 4. This one is titled Crossroads here. What do you think about this? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. With that being said, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.